whoever put the order of this TED Talk together is a genius. He talked about inclusion, emotions. Matt talked about growth mindset. I'm here to scare the crap out of you with AI. All right, so here we go. Everyone's talking about AI. Oh, I need this clicker. How's that? Awesome. All right, so everyone's talking about AI. AI is definitely here to stay. It's not a fad. We are working with commercial clients, government clients, not-for-profits, and I can tell you for a fact, 1,000%, stand on business. Your organization, everyone in this room can benefit from AI in a major way. So what we're going to do is talk through the 5 levels of AI, where this journey started, where we are today, and what you can expect in the future. In January of 2022, ChatGPT hit the market by storm. This is by far the fastest growing technology or really invention to date. You look at the 100 million users in less than 60 days, and it took Netflix, I don't know the numbers, but it was like months, if not years, to hit that type of usage. Like, everyone's jumping on it. And the reason why we're jumping on it so fast is because it makes things easier. You can get a lot done faster without giving it much instruction. So some of the popular ones that you would see is ChatGPT. And then Google came out with theirs, is Gemini. Google is like the #1 search engine in the world. When ChatGPT hit the market, it put Google on notice, and they could not stand it. So they raced and invested billions of dollars to get these engineers to build up their AI capability. And it started out with Bard. They faked the funk. They failed miserably on stage, to the point where they had to rebrand it, take a step back, and then they come back to market. So now their AI is Gemini. But you have all of these, and Microsoft is at the forefront, especially for most of us in the room who are using Microsoft 365, Office, Excel, PowerPoint, and the like. So this is how individuals, so in this level 1, it's more of an individual skill, where you're getting skilled up on how to use the AI. You can get everything you need to get out of the AI, especially with the level that we're at today, if you understand the prompt engineering. And we'll talk about that in a second. But one of the things that we're noticing is that people are writing faster. They are educating. My son is actually working on his math facts, and we programmed the AI with prompt engineering and told it, if he missed a question, give him a different question similar to that, so that way he's learning on the go. It's more than just flashcards. This is, oh, you don't know how to do carryover, so let me get you something easy to build your confidence, and now I'm gonna pepper in those carryover facts and make sure that you get it. So it's just in time, real time, adjusting to the tutorial for the individual. Like, that's the world that we live in. And, more so, this one is kind of odd. People are using it as a companion, virtual girlfriend, virtual boyfriend, but more importantly for business users, they're using it more a strategy. I have this problem. We're not searching for keywords, and that's the thing. That's the difference with the mindset that you need for this AI. You're not searching for keywords as you would with a Google search. Instead, you're describing the situation you're in and looking for strategies and feedback. So let's talk about prompt engineering, because this is key. For prompt engineering, it really starts with the role. When you're talking to the ChatGPT, to get the most out of the AI, you really have to start with, you are a business executive, or you are a child counselor, or you are a student math teacher for 4th to 6th grade students. As soon as you preface that with the role, it shapes the LLM, the large language model, into that behavior, that personality, and everything you get after that will be relevant to the question that you ask. The next thing is the task. So once you tell it you are this math teacher, you're going to tell it, give me facts from 1 through 9 and no carryover, right? That's the task. And I'm trying to use it as a tutorial. I'm trying to use it to learn these facts. And you're going to do this for a 4th grade, 5th grade, or wherever the case may be. So as soon as you give it the personality, the role, and then you give it instructions of what you need it to do, the last piece you need to do is tell it the outcome. Give me flashcards, or give me an email, or give me a Word document. Some of us can use this technology today to write grants in a fraction of the time. That's why I say, that's why we have this passion, the organization that me and my colleague are in, to see you guys win, because we know you have way too many children you have to care for, way too much input and demand, not enough resources, and you're trying to do so much with very little. AI could potentially be the answer for you. So that's level 1. So level 1 is really using ChatGPT, using Gemini, using Copilot to really engage with the AI and get this understanding. Level 2 is when you use it as an assistant. This is where things get very, very interesting. Because when you use it as an assistant, imagine you in your role, you have 5, 6, 7, 8 people helping you to get your work done. And with that comes with speed if you're understanding how to engage them properly. So this is one, to show you an example of this. So this is the one Microsoft just released last month. This is called Copilot Pages. This is one of the probably the most incredible phenomena that we have to date for an organization. With Copilot Pages, you have this one canvas and you have a team of people that you're collaborating with, and everyone is going out and finding their piece, let's just say the proposal that they need to write. So if you have an equity and inclusion piece, you may have a lobbying piece, you may have a funding financial piece, you may have a technical piece. So all those pieces come into the grant piece. Those people who are specialized in their respective areas, they're interacting with the Copilot, and all those results come into this one single page. From that page, you can generate the grant. From that page, you can generate the technical document, the case study, the PowerPoint deck. This is just a totally different way of working. Today, we're using things like Microsoft Teams for collaboration workspaces, our planner, our project, who's doing what. Let's track their progress. Let's make sure if anyone gets stuck, everyone swarm to get this work done. Copilot Pages is going to take that to a whole new level. Here's one that most of us will love. This is the new Outlook by Microsoft, Copilot. This is the AI Outlook. This will monitor your inbox and categorize all your mail into a way that's meaningful to you. It knows who reports to you. It knows who's on your team, because you're in 365, so you have Microsoft Teams, you have planners, you have meetings with these people. So it picks up those signals, and anyone from your team who needs to message you is top of the heap. There's no digging in, I sent you this email, can you respond XYZ? If the email has a consensus that it needs your action, it's top of the heap. If it's spam, it's bottom of the heap. We all love that. Majority of our inbox is filled with noise. We don't have the time to sift through. Again, we don't have the resources to handle this demand. So different tips and tricks like this, embracing the AI that can help us advance quickly, is extremely helpful. So Outlook, AI Outlook is going to help with that. So here's another one. This is Microsoft's AI Excel Copilot. As you can see with the animation, with this Copilot, you have a chatbot embedded right here in Excel, You have all the data that you have in Excel, and you're just chatting. Create me a graphic that highlights the top selling services within my organization. Create, if this is project management, create me a graphic that highlights the key issues that we're running into with these projects. And you're typing this out in plain English. You're not shipping this Excel to a data scientist to have these charts created 3, 4, 2 weeks later. You're getting this instantly as it's top of mind to you, and you don't need the skill set to make this happen. This is the wave that we're into now, and this is the new way of working. Your mindset is going to be critical because the ones who win are the ones who are the most innovative, the ones who are the most creative, the ones who get skilled up and embrace this technology. Prompt engineering is going to be the #1 skill that everyone should have in this room. AI automation. This is where we are today. So the level 1, January of 2022. The level 2 actually came in about December of 2022. As of October of 2024, we're knee deep into a level 3 AI automation. What this looks to look like. These are applications that my team are creating. I have a team of 25 engineers worldwide. All we do is AI innovation, understanding, because the one thing that we had to do quickly was to understand, is AI a fad? Is it more than creating these fancy images? Is it more than creating these cool looking videos? Is it more than just responding in a very smart way? Or can it really move the needle with productivity and getting things done at an organization level? So with this application, this is actually a resume ranker that we built for a recruiting firm. The recruiting firm has an influx like headhunters, for example, and they have an influx of all these resumes. And that number is just going to get deeper and faster because of the economy that we're about to go into. So all these resumes, all these people looking for work, and they're all responding to this job posting. We have one executive who has a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, and they receive something in the matter of 80 to 120 resumes a week. Their hiring manager goes through the first few, identify who's a key candidate, and that's the one they make the offer to, or that's the one they get on the phone to take to that next level. This AI, holy moly, smoke, time went fast. But this AI app here, as far as automation, scans through 200 resumes, ranks them from a star rating from 1 to 5 in a matter of 3 minutes, right? And now for a human, we're just ushering in, these are the 4s, these are the 5s, you can ignore the 3, 2s, and 1s. Now, on another level, what we did was, this executive was actually very forward thinking, and their mindset was all about innovation, creative, and figuring out the new way of working. But what they end up doing was the ones who were 3s and 5s, let's apply them to the other job openings we have in the organization and see if maybe they are 4 or 5 for a different job that they did not even apply to. Just taking it to a whole new level. Those things that we would say, no one has time to do that, now we have time to do that because the AI is going to take on that work. So this is one with the program matcher. This is one that we're working with. This is still in beta. This is where we take our foster kid, the profile of that child, and all the foster families who are available, and the profile and situation for each family, and this will connect. It's more of a matchmaker technology, and the AI does all of that. It looks at the challenges that the child have in their history, the medication, the special needs that they need, and the families who are equipped to handle that and match them together. And it can do this 1,000 child profiles against 10,000 families and match them up, to at least have that conversation. We're not at the point now where you let the AI do its thing without any human intervention or oversight or monitoring. So you still need that human, but at least it's going to tee it up into your queue, and you figure out, yes, I agree with this assessment. Yes, I agree. And that match It's more than child A is great for family Z. This is why they're a good match. There's a justification of why it did what it did. So it allows the human to validate that. Okay. AI autonomy. Everyone just heard the announcement from Tesla. Self-driving cars are hitting the road in 24 months. California and Texas are going to be the first. These cars do not even have steering wheels. No steering wheel, no brake, no gas pedal or accelerating pedal, any of that, right? I see you rolling your eyes. But no, it's coming. And I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. As soon as they have the sign up, I'm swiping the card. I can't wait. Because this is what's going to happen. If you had an autonomous car, which is driven by AI autonomy, our lifestyle changes forever. The car would take my son to basketball practice, drop him off, go home, pick up my daughter, take her to piano, drop her off, wait on her because she only has 30 minutes, take her back home, go get my son, and then go to Kroger and pick up my wife, and then everyone's home by 7:35. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, and then, imagine this, then while we're sleeping, it's Ubering, paying for itself. So I wake up the next morning, I made $168. Good job, take me to work. I mean, that's the world that we're getting into. So for us in the services industry, in the office, this is what's happening. In this screen you see, that's a Microsoft executive, and these are profiles, and those little dots around that person's face is actually their AI bot running their respective department. So for AI autonomous, semi-AI autonomous, what's happening is that what used to be called an employee is actually an AI bot. And you have directors and managers managing these bots. And these bots are giving outputs, not instructions. We're past that in this new wave. Not instruct, and Microsoft just announced this. They're focused on the results. I need you to increase intake by 20%. I need you to decrease budget in this area by 30% without jeopardizing quality. You're getting milestones. You're getting instructions on how to achieve results. The next wave, and this is where things get a little crazy, this is full autonomy. Full autonomy is when your entire HR department is AI driven. Your entire marketing department is AI driven. In this scenario, and we may be 5-10 years away from this, but this is what they're building towards. And all those big companies, I said, the Microsoft, the Google, the Meta, the Teslas, they're investing billions of dollars to get to this level. So from us in this room, one, we have to embrace it because we're all overworked. The demand is strong for what we do. The weight, the load is heavy for what we do. So we have to embrace it. And the first way you embrace it is to get skilled up with prompt engineering. Once you have that, go through the cycles of your level 1, then your level 2 where you bring your team together, then your level 3 when you start automating the things that you can really get a lot of value out of that will move the needle. Level 4, level 5, we're not there yet, but it's coming, so we have to be prepared. So hopefully I scared the crap out of you. All right, thank you so much.